So we're gonna start already. We're gonna start for Sabrina's Kitchen. Season 9 already.
You're in for such a treat, ladies and gentlemen, as we reopen the doors to partners, the sales manager of the appliance division of Hafele Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Mr. Efren Reyes.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
McCormick, Christmas, Sabrina's greetings, and Hafele New Year. Right.
It works.
You know, for me, this is a divine beginning. And I met Sabrina in a mission run by Jamaican brothers. And the mission is located in a slum area somewhere in Santa Ana, Sagrado Familia. They're called Missionaries of the Poor. And it houses 36 children afflicted with cerebral palsy. So they'll never be able to walk, they'll never be able to run, they'll never be able to swim, and they will never be healed. It's a sad state for those children. And along with those children are senior citizens like me who were abandoned by their families. And I saw there a very beautiful lady cooking delicious food with a very big heart. She was really beautiful inside and outside. So I thought that maybe we can work something out to help those who might be able to use our help, inspired by your healing menu. Di ba masarap na nakakagaling pa, and it's all natural. Okay? And myself, I am a McCormick user, and my only complaint is it always runs out in the store shelves.
Correct.
Yes.
So maybe tonight will give me enough samples. It must be until Christmas.
What spice? Remember what spice?
Well, I use sinigang, yung may lemongrass. I use the pasta sauce. I use practically all McCormick. Even the basil, the dried basil runs out. All right? So I had to travel from one supermarket to the other. And my kids will not take it if it's not McCormick, right? So anyway, we'd like to welcome you. I'd like to meet also Marlon, the sales manager and editor of Cook Magazine, and of course our big boss, Mr. Manuel. He started Hafele about 25 years ago, and before he had an afro hair and it was shaggy. Now he's lost it. Anyway, welcome, and we hope that we will all live happily ever after.
Without any further ado, give it up for the forever youthful, my favorite kitchen goddess, Miss Sabrina, our daddy.
I did all that. I got tired.
Absolutely.
But I just wanted to say, when I met Efren, the most amazing thing he says, happily ever after. It's really each and every one of us, we have purpose.
That's right.
And once you stop fighting that purpose that the good Lord has for you, you open yourself up to that purpose. And I tell you, Diba Maribel, things start to happen. So here I am in our soup kitchen, and I know our refrigerators are buluk and they're smelly and inside because that's all they could afford. And comes this knight in shining armor, Hafele man, and he says, how can we help? So I show him around the kitchens, and within 2 weeks, we got a beautiful brand new side-by-side ref and TV and all that. So I just really want to say thank you so much. We got blenders, and really God bless you for that, and more blessings to Hafele. And then here we are. I mean, did I know that God planned for us to have this synergy, right? 9 years working with the most amazing company, with the most beautiful spices, most hardworking people. McCormick, you're all here. Thank you. I don't want to cry. My mascara's not waterproof.
Give it up for McCormick Philippines.
Thank you so much. And you know I'm an advocate of anti-inflammatory spices. It is our health. Do we all value our time on earth? Do we all want to be able to serve in the best way possible? So we need to take care of our bodies. These are temples of the Holy Spirit. We need to stay strong, stay young. Guess what? The food we eat, and it's not going to put a hole in our pocket. I'm talking, I promise I won't sing the Bahay Kubo song, but because we might have a bagyo. But anyway, we have alugbati, we have saluyot, we have malunggay. You know, on my YouTube page, you will see these things. Syempre, we glamorize it. We want to add some drama to this everyday vegetable. So imagine an alugbati salad with pineapple, fresh pineapples, right? And a little bit of a beautiful cumin, olive oil, salt, and honey dressing. Brilliant. You cannot imagine how incredible alugbati is. And while we in this country snob it, on the other side of the world, in Napa Valley, where they have wines, I have a very dear friend who swears by Malabar spinach. He sells it for $200 a pound to the Michelin restaurants in San Francisco. Okay, his name is Tucker Taylor. He's gorgeous, but I don't think I'm his type. But anyway, and he does. He's very proud of his alugbati. He calls it Malabar spinach, and he says, "Look at this is my latest. I'm so proud of this." And I look at it and I said, "That's poor man's food. That's what we snob in our country." And I tell you, take a second look at our local gulay. From pechay to alugbati to malunggay, I will go on and on. These are priceless. Ezekiel in the Bible tells us that the fruit will be your food and the leaves will be your medicine. So remember that. Biblically, we're already being told, if we want to get well, if we want to stay young, does the word anti-aging mean anything to us? Don't we want that?
Absolutely.
Ah,
And I
okay,
think
so-
Sabrina is the poster girl for anti-aging, right?
Yes.
Like, come on.
Well, I have to keep up with my girlfriends over there. I love you guys. That's another thing, female empowerment. Women support women. There are always forces in our country that want to divide us. Forces around the world. Remember this, support each other, uplift each other. It's
Correct.
not a competition.
Yes.
Every single woman is amazing. Yes, man, I'll get to you, you're amazing too, but today it's about us. You know, and really uplift each other. And so before we all start smelling, I talk too much, don't I?
Don't worry, like I want us to all start off on that note as well, because I agree with you. Alugbate is some Arabica coffee. Now by purchasing these products, we're in fact helping to bring peace to Mindanao through reforestation. Climate change is not the end, ladies and gentlemen. We have hope, and that hope comes in a tree, because for every product you buy, a tree is planted in your name, and that is because of this lady right here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Renee Araneta.
A gift for you from Wawai Soa. It's soil painting with her nanay, his nanay there with Adlai and chickens.
It's beautiful, it's beautiful. So this is done up in the mountains of Bukidnon by one of the heads of our tribes. He calls himself a chieftain, a cheftain, because he loves to cook. He's taught me a lot. But more importantly, he has a great passion for our forests. So thank you for this beautiful painting.
You're
Soil?
Soil
No
painting. So
paint.
that's several different soils from Bukidnon put into one painting.
Mud. Awesome, beautiful. Thank
Beautiful.
you. So tell us a little something about Hinduism.
Do I use this?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me here. We had a very wonderful time filming part of it in Bukidnon with the tribes. You spent time with the Dalaandig tribe in Suco, and then all over Bukidnon with our friends also as well. There it was really wonderful, and it was a pleasure sharing all
Only
the
Miss Sherry Hill.
Merci.
Hi,
Alright guys, good evening. I feel like this is already my second home because Hafele also furnished my kitchen, which was just newly renovated by my cousin. Trivia. Renee is my cousin, but really more like sisters. Yeah, no, her cousin renovated my kitchen thanks to Hafele for providing my furniture, no, my appliances. I'm still eyeing that bush.
Which one? Ako, friend.
No. But first of all, Sabs, I'm happy that you invited me because I am a frustrated cook. And when you watch a lovely lady behind the kitchen, behind the stove, making such wonderful dishes, and who's so fit like this, you want to just pull her hair. No, I love her. She's my role model. She's an amazing, amazing woman. A big heart, truly, and a real inspiration. And I really like to thank my cousin.
Lastly, yes, we're completing the group. We have Miss Vida Dempsey. Now, she is an advocate of sustainability from her own home to what she does on a daily basis. So here we have the four of them. Oh my God, they're all going to be sharing the stage behind the
And if
kitchen.
I have to say, she makes amazing pizza.
Super delicious
Love
pizza.
that.
So I hope you
We'll
don't mind
get to try
walking
that today.
Let her talk.
Yes, walk us through love, how you do it, because I'm lazy. I'm gonna admit
I
that.
don't
So,
believe you.
Hindi ba but we throw it, and then
I
we get the
believe
no
there is
plastic and all
this,
that.
yeah.
And by the way,
Yes.
we at McCormick are trying and
Yes,
striving to
I-
be more.
By the way, I love
Sustainable.
McCormick herbs, but I have one advice from McCormick.
They're listening. We're all listening.
Maybe we can put up refilling stations, maybe in the supermarket or in a sari-sari store, so that just the average cook or like me, I'm just an average cook, can take their used McCormick bottles to the refilling stations and refill it with their favorite herbs.
Would you
Yes,
do that?
that's
Would
like
you?
a great idea.
Yes.
That sounds great. Yeah. We just want to keep it very fresh. And the minute we guys figure that one out, we will let you all know. Thank you for that.
That's
Awesome.
great.
But thank you to McCormick and to Hafele for this wonderful event for Sabrina's Kitchen.
Thank you. So everybody, you have your passions, huh?
Oh, and I have to say thank you also to McCormick and thanks to Sabrina for supporting my own projects in the past. I hope there'll be more in the future. Right? Yeah. So I'm here, nothing to do much but to eat the food of Sabrina, and I plant trees behind Renee as I try to also support anything that's good for our environment. So Mark, what have you got for us? Ako na nag-host.
It's okay.
It's that time, ladies.
It's that time. I think we're gonna head back into the kitchen already.
Yay!
Okay, are you ready for some food? Okay, and this is anti-aging, cancer-fighting food, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna start with this beautiful induction cooker, thanks to Bosch. I'm told the retail is something like 60,000. It's really not bad. Let's see, can somebody help us back there in case I'm doing something wrong? Not naman.
Word. You haven't even started it.
Don't do it naman, Maria.
Hindi. Kahit naman mag-burn ka, masarap pa rin.
Let's put it
Girl power.
Alright, so I'm starting with some lamb, okay? And I love lamb, and lamb with beautiful spices. By the way, its cholesterol fat content is much lower than the steaks. But again, if you want a good cut, always get meat with the fat on it. Okay, contrary to what we believe that we don't want fat. We need fat for energy, we need fat for libido. So when
Wow, that's the key word there. Ladies, did you hear the word? That's why anti-aging is important to keep that word going. Sabrina, you have beautiful eyes. You have to show yourself. Look for your light. Well, you know, if you hit your marker, you'll be in the movie. Ayun yung sabi.
Okay.
Oh
So
wow,
very
it's
hot
not
now.
yet.
Okay, so again, get the one with the fat. You have more flavor, and it's definitely soft. So we're using some beautiful lamb. I see that these beautiful spices really complement our meat and our meat. So I want to start seeing you being very brave and cooking these things. Is that it? Is that correct? Yes, I'm making sure, right? I'm not following.
cooking already. Super sarap, the smell. Ano yung Mars ko nandito? Super sarap. I really love it. I'm not really a good cook, but you know, I love eating. Si Janelle ang kulit. Janelle is Cherry Hill. So, sa mga mommy friends ko, this is Steph.
It's Glyza.
So, that's Steph, the one, tapos that's, tapos, ako yung nakaputi. There, ako yung nakaputi because, you know, kalmado lang.
No, si Glyza si Sherry.
Kasi, bida-bida rin.
Where's Belle? Absent.
Absent because lots of kids.
Absolutely. I can't wait to dig in.
Yeah, try to clean up so that when you come over for some pictures.
In Baltimore, USA, and at the helm at that time was a 25-year-old Willoughby M. McCormick who sold his first products door-to-door sales at McCormick. He was selling root beer, flavoring extracts, fruit syrups, and juices under several trademarks. But today, at 129 years old, McCormick operates more than 40 manufacturing facilities in 21 countries, growing from 3, imagine just 3, to more than 8,000 employees worldwide. You're part of that, McCormick team. Now here in the Philippines, McCormick is a household name with its familiar green, gold, and white packaging. With an impressive array of herbs, spices, and seasonings, McCormick has widened its range of convenient and innovative products that turn meals into quick and easy but unforgettable dishes. One of which we're going to be able to learn how to do right now courtesy of these two chefs. First up, I have the beautiful Miss Chef Tenten Casasola. She graduated with a degree in Hotel and Restaurant Management from the College of the Holy Spirit in Manila. Since then, she moved on to become a chef instructor at quite a number of Philippine universities, from Lyceum to CCA to FEU to La Consolacion to Fatima and even to STI. She began working with McCormick as chef and innovative manager of the culinary team back in November 2017. Mas nauna pa po ako sa McCormick kaysa sa kanya. Naabutan ko po yung first day niya. Yes. She still works as a freelance consultant on the side and owns Burnt Plate Catering. Now, Chef Ten will be ably assisted by Chef DJ Santos, the dashing chef that over there. Yes, he is a graduate of the Center for Culinary Arts Manila and has worked for several top hotels and establishments here and abroad. He began his stint with the Sisu Group of companies back in 2004 and is currently a chef for McCormick Philippines and other Sisu food and cookware companies. Tama ba? Pasado ba ako, Chef DJ? Yes. Sana lang ha? Or hindi. Alam natin yan. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in giving a very warm welcome to Chef Tenten and Chef DJ from McCormick Philippines. Okay, we're gonna put this to the side because we're going to create one very, very good recipe. Am I right?